We're here in the Garden of Good and Evil to discuss the amazing life of rock legend Slick Sneed, who was found dead some 6 years ago under mysterious circumstances. Now, Slick was in and out of fame, prison, and marriages. Now, no one can deny his early genius as he rocketed to fame with his #1 hit, Slow Down, which he recorded with his first band, Weed, on the album, Huh? Now, tonight, you will hear from some of the people closest to Slick, who were there up to and through his final spiral dance with death.
I think he just burned out. I think he started looking for new and different ways to express his artistry. He insisted on using a violin to perform a rock opera he wrote. And he didn't think he needed to take any violin lessons. It was an opera about rocks, for God's sake. His geologic period. It never got out of the ground.
And then what?
The European tour. We had been before, and it went pretty well. But Slick came back this time obsessed with the French mime Marcel Marceau. You know, the famous mime who mimes and never speaks. And Slick became obsessed with the idea of music without sound. He was inspired. I thought he should be expired. I should have killed him then. I could have killed him then.
Morris Bettinabetto, you were a roadie for Slick for 45 years. What do you attribute his downfall to?
Well, yeah, he fell down a lot. I thought it was the booze.
What do you think made him start drinking the booze?
Well, it was that country rap album that put him in the ditch, I believe. He owed folks a bunch of bread. Like he still owes me. I lost my Cadillac. I would have killed him if I'd known how.
You cannot break up a marriage based on cream. My lawyer told me that.
What led to the divorce?
I'm still married to that man as far as I'm concerned. We did it all proper. We took our vows in front of a bunch of witnesses at the Krispy Kreme.
But you haven't lived with Slick for years.
I know, but Slick stopped paying on the double wide a long time ago. It really left me in the lurch.
Oh, he was such an annoying little twit. I had to move to England to get away from him.
You just left him with his father?
Oh, goodness no. I left him at the laundrette, the bloody bugger.
So have you had any contact with him since his rise to stardom?
He promised me a job with the band. I'm a very good singer. I could be the next Janis Joplin, you know. But, as usual, it was a one-way ticket. So, I've been forced to live off the money that People magazine gives me for all the shit I give them about Slick. There's just no loyalty in that boy.
Did you have any sense that things were as bad as they apparently were?
Well, it really wasn't hard to see. And sometimes I guess when you're really sinking down to the depths, you have to come up with some good idea to get your game back. He was into alternative music. The Mime album didn't cost that much, but the rock opera and the country rap flops were really depressing for him.
And how did Slick handle that?
He decided to come up with what he called the Submergus album. He took us all out to the motel pool. And the rest is history. Slick was only marginally injured, playing acoustic like he was, but the electric guitar player was toast, man. He didn't make many friends that day. We were shocked.
How long did your marriage last?
Right up until he got out of prison the second time.
And how did you meet?
I was an artist at the time. Right up until he sucked the art out of me. We met at an exhibit of my artwork in Paris.
Did prison life change Slick?
Well, being on the inside does change a man. But when he got out, His career had hit the skids, money was tight, he wouldn't get a job. I begged him, get a gig, do something. But then he made some bad investments with the little money we had left, and he lost it all.
What kind of investments did he make?
Have you ever seen a guitar made out of license plates? I could have killed that guy.
I worked on this case for about 6 years, and I still hadn't got the autopsy. I've interviewed 642 witnesses and came up with 754 suspects that had the motive and desire to kill him. He's like an enigma wrapped in a griddle, so they say.
Does the case still fascinate you?
In my investigation of Mr. Sneed's finances, he was heavily invested in the importation of non-tariff paid Chinese chicken. And he owes substantial sums of money to the Chinese mob. So I suspect that there was foul play.
As you, the viewer, have seen, the death of Slick Sneed has left its mark on many people, and for very different reasons. A villain to some, a hero to others, his memory will live on, mostly because of the mysterious circumstances. But maybe someday, someone will take responsibility. What went on in that brain of his, you'll never know.
You're so igneous. Feel my magma. Take me for granted until I gagma. I'm aluminum, headed for nickel. Got my lead out. Don't be fickle. Rock me, mama, till I'm sore. Rock me, mama, to my hardcore. My mercury's rising. It's making me old. Cold in the diamond, down in my soul. Rock me, mama. Rock me, mama. Dig it. Rock me, mama.